What's happening, everybody? So welcome back to the channel. I know I've taken a little break here at the beginning of the new year. Just wanted to focus some things, you know, take that first little bit of the new year to just refocus, re-energize. But I'm stoked to be back with another tutorial about presets, and those are the ones that you guys have been loving, so I'm going to give you more of that goodness. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the differences between Mastin Labs Fuji Pushed, Replichrome, which I have a hard time saying. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. Replichrome, Fuji Pushed, and VSCO FUJI Push. So we're going to be looking at all three of those on the same photo, and you guys can see the little subtle differences. I'll be honest from the get-go, spoiler alert, I like all of them. Some of them, as you can tell, as I'm editing, I'm like, but you're going to see the difference between all three of those, and hopefully it helps you with your process in choosing the presets that fit your personal style. So that's the key, that's the goal of everything. So yeah, let's jump in Lightroom and see what everything looks like. Okay guys, so we are back in Lightroom and we are looking at three different versions of Fuji 400H Pushed, and we are specifically going to look at Mastin Labs, and then we're going to look at Replichrome. I wish I could say that preset. And then we're going to look at VSCO, their 400H from the film 06 push and pull pack. So we've got three versions of each photo that we're going to do today. Let's start out with the first one. We're going to look at Mastin Labs 400H Pushed. Here's our different options. I like this one. We're going to go with that. That is, boom, one click. Okay, skin tones, fantastic. Everything looks good. Okay, render. Maybe it's just a little soft. I don't know. Yeah, it's more of an action walk-in photo. Anyway, that's not that soft. Maybe it's just my computer. Anyway, that's the first one. We'll do before and after. There you go. Gives you a good look. Okay, and then we'll go to the second photo, and we are going to scroll down. All these crazy presets I have in here. Let's go ahead and look at 400H. You have it 400H plus on the Frontier scanner, 400H plus on the Naritsu scanner. I always used to scan on the Frontier, so let's go with Frontier. It's a little softer edit and kind of pulls some doesn't really do much to the contrast actually at all. Anyway, let's look at the before and after. This is the Replichrome version. So before, after, gives you a good idea of what that's going to look like. And then let's go to the third photo. And we're going to use VSCO on this one, 400H. You've got all these different options. Here's the pushed ones. So here's number 1 with 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's night. That's over, which I'm not sure what over means. Over 400 plus. Oh, that's just 400 vibrant. So let's go with this one. Gives it a little bit of a bluish cast, which you know, I'm okay with. We'll take that. Anyway, let's look at the before and after. So check it. Before and after with VSCO. Before and after with Mastin Labs. Before and after with Replichrome, and I think I said it right that time. And back again before and after with VSCO. So feel free to like rewind, go forward, and check these different ones out and see what you like. I'll give you an honest review. Okay, so honest review is I think Mastin Labs is going to give you the most true to color, true to like an editorial feel of film out of any of these presets, and I've always thought that about them. That's why I use them the most. But in this one, it really shines bright to me. This just looks like true color. The Replichrome, it really to me just looks like more of a okay, we popped some of the blacks a little bit, we gave it a little bit of contrast, and you know, gave the colors a little bit of pop, but it's almost like, let's put it this way nicely, boring. I don't know. it's like a boring edit. It doesn't do too much. You can see, comparing it with the Fuji edit, you know, there you go. VSCO, I was actually surprised. There we go. I was actually surprised. I like this edit. It does have just kind of like that modern vintage feel of a film preset, and gives it just a different look. I like the blue wash on the blacks. That's kind of cool. It gives it a different look. However, I'm not a big fan of the skin tones. They're just kind of, everything's a little washed and soft and muddy. I love how Mastin Labs just kind of, everything pops a little bit more. Sorry for the render time on this, guys. Let's look at it on another photo. Here's a travel photo from Bali, Indonesia. And let's go back in the same order we went in. So we're gonna look at Fuji 400, I'm sorry, Mastin Labs Fuji color pushed first. And here we go. Here's kind of some of our options here. I like this one. So before, after, let's just bring it down to there. That looks pretty good right out of the get. You have a little bit of aberration there. I could clean that up, but we're not going to do that right now. And here's back to our raw file, and let's look at Replichrome. You guys are all, you know, laugh at me in the comments for not being able to say that. Here's the Frontier pack, and then here's the Noritsu pack. And this is the thing that that I've noticed with a lot of presets, is they go extreme. So as you can see in the before and after, drag and drop film set to set the reference for, oh no, I don't want to reference before and after. So here you go. Before, after, it goes real extreme. I would definitely like cool this down a little bit, and then pull some of the greens out, give it a little more natural tone. Not a huge fan of the way that one treats that photo. So let's go back to the raw, and we're going to take a look at VSCO. So here's the different 400H pushed, and from film 06 pack, and you know, this one's not bad. It gives it a little bit of a softer look. There's your before and after. I'll be super honest, not a fan. I actually like the straight out of camera version on this one. But let's go through these, okay? So here's the first one. This is your Mastin Labs Fuji pushed. You know, I dig the toning that's going on here. Again, Mastin Labs to me keeps everything very editorial, very clean, very true to film looking, very clean. So here is your Replichrome. Man, it totally chunked the blacks and the contrast. Don't see a ton of it right there in the zoomed in, but I think it could definitely help this photo by pulling some contrast out a little bit. So let's see what that did. Yeah, that did a lot. So when you pull the contrast out, it definitely helps that photo out a lot. And then VSCO, this one, to me, it just kind of washed everything. It just kind of softened everything, decontrasted, desatted a little bit. And to me, the actual original image looks more true to film, true to the natural environment. So there you go. There are 3 different looks with Mastin Labs, Replichrome, and VSCO. So there you go, guys. You do what you want with them. Keep dreaming and doing. That's the main thing, is that you're creating. And all of these tools, you can definitely get caught up in like, which one's the best, which one, I'm just going to use them all. But I would just encourage you to, you know, watch these videos, get an idea of your personal sense of style, get an idea of what you want to convey in your message and the look that fits you and that is you. And I'm telling you, it's really going to help, and it's really going to push you to really hone in your look and hone in your craft. So anyway, I hope this video has helped you guys, and I hope that you get out there and shoot and enjoy, and come back in the editing cave or wherever you're at and mess around with these presets a little bit and enjoy them.